Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel, all of my lovely thrivers, survivors, and warriors. You guys, we're champions. We are winners. We're going to continue to win because I'll be damned if a narcissist thought that they were going to leave us somewhere stuck and stupid for the rest of our lives. You guys, welcome to my channel. This is Mommy So True. I am one of the realest person you're going to see on the internet addressing narcissistic abuse, calling it out for what it is, talking about it like it is, and just sharing my perspective, my experience, and the education that I know about narcissism. So welcome on board, you guys. Just dropping a quick message on today to let you know how much you're confusing any narcissist in your life by being a ghost. You disappeared. Now it's confusing. Now they're scared. They're scared. They are scared. Your biggest superpower in dealing with narcissistic abuse is gaining the strength to disappear, gaining the strength to walk away, gaining the strength to go no contact. And if you're still living with them because of marriage or a child or whatever the situation is, you can actually disappear right up under their nose. You can shut down your energy because this is an energy sucking vampire. And all they're looking forward to is to take and suck and drain from you as much as they can. All they want to do is milk your money, milk your time, milk your life. Okay, so once you disappear in spirit, you disappear with your emotions, you shut down, you stop reacting the same, it becomes confusing. It becomes scary because now you're not predictable. How can somebody who is abusing you and can easily manipulate you before, how can they do it now that you're self-aware? You are on game. You're not green to this no more. You know what a narcissist is. You know you've been laying right next to one. You know you've been married to one. You know you've been raised by them. So now you're learning to love yourself, and that means disappearing. That means shutting off your energy. That means not responding like you used to. That means not telling them about your business and about your life like you used to. That means becoming a professional at moving in silence. You making those changes is very scary because everybody around you is so used to abusing you. So now the person who's been abused all this time is no longer abusable. You've disappeared, and that's scary. The narcissist needs you. They need to insult you. They need to mistreat you. They need to yell at you. They need to overtalk you. Okay, they need to make you feel small. So if you disappear, if you stop giving them that narcissistic supply by disappearing, shutting down, shutting off, no longer giving them that monthly supply to your network, you've cut them off with no warning. That's a scary thought. That's a scary thought. Now they're panicking. They're trying to figure out how they can piss you off, how they can get at you, how they can get up under your skin. Now they're panicking. They're freaking out. They're calling people, talking about you, smearing your name. It's scary. And it's even more scary and more confusion when you disappear and nobody knows where you're at and what you're doing. So many of my thrivers and my survivors, y'all are so smart. You're not even putting yourself on social media because you know you have to literally hide from this duck. You literally have to go freaking zombie on this person. You have to really go like dead status. There is no putting your profile picture on social media. You're asking them to stalk you. There is no, making yourself available by letting everyone know your number. So many of you have gotten to the point where you've changed your number. You're not even registering your name under your profiles. You're disguising yourself. You have disappeared. And they somewhere scratching their head because they can't really figure out what you got going on. They don't know what your next moves are. They don't know how you're thinking these days. They don't know how you're really feeling. They don't know how you're really feeling. And when you disappear, you start putting in work. You start working on yourself. Now you going to the gym. Now you getting up out that bed. You traveling. You doing things. You're eating again. You're gaining your weight back. Your hair is coming back in. Y'all, my edges. I'm getting edges back. I haven't seen edges on my head in so long. I disappeared. I chose myself. I confused the enemy by moving in silence. I might be on the internet, but trust me, a lot of what I got going on in my life, y'all don't know about it. I have to be silent in the way that I move because I know I'm being watched. I know that the enemy is sitting back, watching, waiting to attack, sitting back, watching, looking, and listening hard. But I've disappeared and I must stay ghost in so many ways because there is no way that I am going to ever volunteer my services to a narcissist ever again. There is no way. I'm the light of the party. When I disappear, there is no more party. There is no more fun. There is no more none of this. So yeah, you're going to be confused. You're going to be upset because I'm no longer giving you none of this. What is so interesting is people like me and you, we were so willing to love. We were so easy to let them in and all of that. But we carry some major superpowers. Is when we realize that someone is using us, when we realize that we were being taken for granted, and when we wake up and say enough is enough, we will start to act different. We will start to act different. We know how to switch up. We know how to change it up. We know how to make you sit back and scratch your head wondering why we're quiet. You used to have conversations with them, and then once you realize that the mask slipped, you realize, damn, I'm really dealing with a demon. I'm dealing with somebody who is beyond mentally messed up. You started acting different. You're not answering the calls no more like you used to. You're not texting back like you used to. They can tell in your text messaging that you've been acting different. That's your superpower. You're nice as hell. You're sweet as hell. But you also know how to turn that off when you realize that the person you're being nice and being sweet to is not ever going to reciprocate it. It's not ever going to love you back for loving them. It's not ever going to fairly give you anything back. Not respect, none of that. So you disappear. That's your superpower. You shut down. You start to move in silence. Now you sneaky. Okay, own that. Sneakily move yourself on. Sneakily love on yourself. Sneakily rebuild. Sneakily glow. I mean, now you're sneaky because you're choosing you. That's fine. That's fine. Your disappearance is scary. You're going to be called all kinds of names for walking away. They're going to lie on you. They're going to turn your children against you for walking away. Your siblings will be turned against you for walking away because you've chose to disappear from the abuse. So you're going to look like the enemy, but that's okay. That's okay. That's just confirmation that your disappearance hurts. You're dealing with cowardly people when you're talking about narcissists. You're dealing with people that are full of shame. Full of shame. And the best way for them to deal with their shame is to make you look bad. So even while you're disappearing and even while you're not there, they're still so overly consumed and obsessed about what you got going on that it hurts even more to know that you're not close enough to poke and jab at. So going no contact, walking away, disappearing, it's your superpower. It's the best thing that you can do. It confuses them. They don't know what to do. They don't know how they're going to control you. They don't know what to expect because you're not sharing your thoughts no more. You don't care to do that because you know it's pointless. So you've chose to disappear. Disappear to protect yourself, to protect your peace. Disappear so you can get your life back. For an empath to disappear from a narcissist, it's a scary thought. For an empath to finally shut down, go ghost, turn their back, and walk away, it's a scary thought. It's a scary thought to know that you are actually getting away or have gotten away because they never thought that you would. They worked so hard to make sure that you would be in that prison for the rest of your life. And you figured out a way to break out by disappearing. Mentally, you tapped out. That was the first time I disappeared. I disappeared mentally and emotionally from the situation before I physically disappeared from it. Because my shutdown was so real when he was still around. After a point, I just, nothing he did moved me. I would just shut down. I would just disappear. My energy would disappear. I wouldn't move around the house the same anymore. I wasn't cooking anymore. Like, it just was different. I wasn't even grocery shopping. I didn't care to wake up and make sure that he was eating, or I just stopped everything that I was doing and giving. I disappeared, and he was confused. I was being called a cheater. I was being called this, that, and the third because I was disappearing. He was confused. He couldn't predict me. He was confused that I wasn't getting mad. I was just being quiet. I disappeared. You lost me. You started losing me slowly. Every time they hurt you, a part of you disappeared. For my strong ones, every time they inflicted you with pain, parts of you were just disappearing. You didn't see it then. But it's like the pain just added to pushing you full-fledged out the door. They helped you disappear. That's why it's even more scary, because they know that. They know they're pushing you out of the door. They know they're hurting you. They're very well aware of what they're doing. That's why you have to disappear, because they don't expect you to. They know that you might. They know you're capable. They know eventually you're probably going to get tired. But once you actually do it, it's shocking. You leave them jaw hanging. They really left me. She really left me. She really changed her number. They really moved away. Wow, I don't know where she lives. Damn, I can't figure out what her social media is. I don't know how to get a hold of her. I can't DM her. I can't stalk her no more. And if I am stalking, she's not responding. Wow, she has really disappeared. She really is not messing with me. He really does not respond to me anymore. He has really disappeared. Wow. He's really leaving my messages on read. He has really disappeared. Wow. The pain, the shock, the confusion is real. And that's why so many of them have to force themselves to go find another supply, because you have disappeared. You are the one who's gotten away. You've actually walked away. You finally did it. And as confusing as it is, as painful as it is, they got to live with that. Congratulations. You've disappeared, and you're still on disappear mode. You're still a ghost. And I need my survivors and my thrivers to stand on that. Keep on being a ghost to the narcissist. Keep treating them like they're dead. It's for your own good. It's for your own sanity. Disappear if you have not already. Try it. Try it. It'll literally save your life. Try it. It's time to disappear. It's time to stay gone. It's time to let them miss your presence. For real, for real. All right? You guys, let's keep thriving. Let's keep going. We're winners. We're survivors. And we're going to keep getting it. We're going to keep going. The show does not stop. Okay, you guys, it's Mommy So True. Keep on thriving. Bye.